Think about it. I made it. I got it in time. I wasn't too long up. It was so full of content too. I don't remember what such thing. I'm getting crafty. When humans get crafty like old women, they get crafty. Their teeth chatter, right? Or clack. When they chew, you hear their teeth clack. And when they're crafty, you think my teeth will start clacking? You think my gums will clack? I don't like that sound when I'm eating and hear their teeth clack. How about you? My dad cracked me for that. Good thing them old ladies don't have to eat with my dad, boy. He'd have a problem with them. He would. My dad had a problem with a lot of things. When I was a little kid, I was so embarrassed. My dad would go to the store, and I'd go with him, you know. If he had to wait in line, or they asked him for his ID, either one. Oh, God. He was insulted. And everyone knew. And the whole store. The manager would come up and say, "Sir, come over here, I'll take care of you." And then he'd get checked out and we'd go home. He was genuine, very authentic man. And a very good businessman. He didn't, when you do business, he said, you don't do either one. You don't hold your customer suspicion. You don't suspicion your customer when you do business with him. No? And everyone knew him in town, so he wasn't worried about his checks. Even if they bounced, they knew sooner or later they'd clear. Oh, he bounced them a few times, and sooner or later they'll clear. My dad's checks. They'll clear. Everyone knew that. Just keep running them through. Why can't you do that today? Everyone knows in town that your checks will sooner or later clear, and you just have to live with that because he's way over his head to start with. That all blew up on him. He's a good man. It just blew up on him. He got in over his head and it all blew up right after the war. But Dad he bought all that. The war ended and he standing there like coyote. He wasn't looking for it and he couldn't recover. And so he struggled with that. He kept it. He kept what he had before the war, only I'll tell you, and during the war. But it tore him up and I didn't have the brains to appreciate it, neither did anybody else in the family. I look back on it, I didn't know. I wouldn't live it that way again today, I'll tell you I wouldn't. Well, he had a good reputation in town, and he didn't like anybody questioning his ID at all. He didn't need that. Everyone knew him. I don't care if it was a huge town. Everyone knew him. Especially the business people. They all knew him. The banks all knew him. All the banks knew him. They did. City Hall knew him. Everyone knew him. And he was nobody. Very authentic and genuine man. Nobody. The neighbors made fun of him. I'm a dumbass. I did too, and I'm a dumbass for doing it. Be a dumbass till Dad die. Dumbass. Miss my dad. Dumbass. Yep. That was a dumbass thing to do.